I know I have been away for 5 good months. I'm just going to update you guys on everything that's been happening and what you guys have supposedly missed. I went from job to job. A whole lot has happened during these 5 months. But it's not like as if I was going crazy or anything dramatic or crazy happened to me. But the job I prayed for is stressing me out. Long story short, I resigned and hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So you already know it's your girl Inem bringing it back with another banging video. I know I have been away for 5 good months and I'm here to basically just explain myself and just give you guys like a little life update on how everything has been going and all the craziness and everything. So I don't want this video to be too long. I'm getting ready as well. I'm also filming a different video, so I just feel like I want to kill 2 birds with 1 stone. We're not killing any birds here. I just feel like I should just talk about like why I've been away for such a long time and just update you guys, because the last vlog was like my Glamour Girls, when I was at the Glamour Girl when I was at the Glamour Girls premiere, and then I'm just going to come up with another video. I'm shooting a video for my Christmas shoot, by the way. We're just going to cut to the chase. I'm about to start my makeup. I did my hair and everything in the previous video. In the video that I am currently filming now, I'm just going to update you guys on everything that's been happening and what you guys have supposedly missed. So a lot has happened actually. I went from job to job. Okay, I think I'm going to start getting too deep, because whenever I talk about this thing, I just talk and talk. A whole lot has happened within these 5 months. I don't know how to put it, but I feel like this channel, I plan to be consistent, but at the same time I also need to be concerned about my own mental well-being and everything. And I also feel like that's what everybody should do basically with their lives. Like nobody should be forced to do something or create content just so that social media can see and applaud it. Like also, are you good? Like, do you understand? Like I had to put myself in check. But it's not like as if I was going crazy or anything dramatic or crazy happened to me. I just felt like I wanted to just give it a pause, and also I gave it a pause as well on Instagram. I wasn't posting as much content and I feel like, oh my god, why would I even do that? Because I love posting. So before we get into this video, I would love you guys to like this video, subscribe to my channel. If you're new here, welcome, I love you. Mwah. If you're a returning subscriber, thank you so much for coming back to my channel and clicking on my video. And make sure you share this video with your friends, let them know, and make sure you turn on post notifications so that the next time I post an interesting video, you're going to be aware. So let's just get into this video. Yeah, you know, so you are diva, beauty brighter than gold and silver. In my last video, you guys could see I was talking about like, oh, I had a 9 to 5. I had a 9 to 5, which I thought was amazing. I was so happy. I legit prayed for this job. Do you understand? Like, there's this meme I see when it's like, oh my god, the job I prayed for is stressing me out. And legit, like I legit wanted this job. I'm not going to mention the name of these companies because this is not the purpose of the video. The purpose of this video is basically to talk about myself, not another company. I was supposedly the business manager. Even the name sounds too big for what I was getting or gaining. Do you understand? My role was not definite because what was in my JD, in my contract. I'm not saying I did things that I wasn't supposed to do, but I'm saying I did things I wasn't supposed to do, if that makes sense. I think also, I'm just going to put it out there, right? If you are an influencer and you're going to work in a job that does not concern influencing, please don't tell them you are an influencer, because the way they will milk you and you will feel so guilty. You understand what guilt stripping is? Like, avoid companies that guilt strip you because you do certain things, or maybe because you know your worth, because the guilt stripping is out of this world. So basically, because I have like a little experience with social media managing, and they all knew, I feel like they also wanted me to work for them because of the people I knew, and they wanted to use me. So they just gave me a role. They wanted an influencer that's going to do influencing job for them that they were never going to pay for. So I didn't understand all of this till I actually left the job. So basically, I felt like I was doing things that wasn't exactly what I was supposed to. I loved the job. Like I actually felt like whatever I was supposed to be doing was reasonable enough. The pay was not bad, but it was not too great as well. But then I'm the one that wanted to do the job. Do you understand? It was a proper 9 to 5. I'm like, okay, let me try myself out in this thing. Like I've been running away from 9 to 5. The last 9 to 5 I had, I did not stay for long. So I was like, okay, let me just like, you know, stay in this job and see what it has for me. Like there's nothing wrong with a good experience. Do you understand? Like there's nothing wrong with having experience. Nobody is perfect and everybody should get to experience things. Like obviously I love modeling, I love influencing, but I just felt like, okay, maybe I should actually just try myself out for a 9 to 5, which I did, and things were going so well at first. But then things started to take a turn when I felt like I was giving more than I was gaining. Like I felt like I knew I had a lot to bring to the table. Like I knew I had a lot to bring to this company. So I felt like they were just using like the fact that I knew people and I had influencer friends. I have to talk to them, and like these are people that okay, like you know, influencers, everybody tends to know each other. So it's not like I said they were my friends to the point that they'll have to make sacrifices for me to that point, or I expect them to do certain things for me. But then this company want me to reach out to these people, tell them to do certain things, and try to convince me and try to tell me that, oh, it's part of your job. You have to learn to know how how to make conversations, how to talk to people and everything. These people are influencers, you know them. That's why you are here. You're supposed to be able to reach out to them. You're supposed to be able to talk to them. So I'm like, okay, I'm gonna do that. So I was doing all of that. I did some things for them. I'm not going to be too specific, so you guys don't know exactly what I'm talking about. So I did like some things for them, which I had like my influencer friends. I will have them repost stuff and everything. And I tried to make it look like it was my thing. But then they were not trying to make it so obvious that I wanted to make them know. I wanted to make the public know that I work here. To the point where they now started saying that, oh, I should put my face out there more on the page and everything. And mind you, they had a social media manager. And since I joined that job, I never met the social media manager. They never, like, I don't know if maybe they really had a social media manager or if the staff of the office were just doing it. And then when they saw me, they're like, influencer is there. Oh yeah, come and take the job. Because I was obviously the youngest, like by far in my own, helping them to do influencing low-key. And I was not getting paid. But then I didn't even look at it like they were using me. Because I just feel like, okay, I work here. And also, you know, when you're working in a kind of job that you have targets and everything, they want you to meet up to certain targets and everything. So I felt like I won't have the upper hand. Being an influencer, I can meet up to this target faster and everything. And I felt like also they were too money focused. I don't know how to put it. Like if I bring up certain things, it's like, how much is it going to bring to us? And I understand that as a company, you will not want to run it. It's not a charity company, but there are some things that you know they're not going to. It's not going to require so much capital. At the same time, even if you don't gain money now in the short run, in the long run, it's going to bring you a lot of money. And I saw these things and I accessed it because I felt like, okay, this makes a lot of sense. Let's do this. It's not going to require us to take out so much money. We're just going to literally take out almost nothing. So they're like, I'm not going to gain from this. There's no money in it. So at the same time, I'm like, I literally feel so trapped because every single time they're always like, oh, and they used to milk me out of ideas. And I'm literally dreaming and sleeping on what I'm going to do. The next morning, I'm like, what are the deliverables? What am I going to tell my boss? What is this? What's that? So I was having creative block because I literally did not know what they wanted me to do. I was so freaking confused because they're always like, oh, Inem, what have you done today? You've not suggested anything. You've not said, and I'm like, let us finish what we started at first. You understand? Like I tried my best. Long story short, with all the things I endured, I resigned, and my boss could tell that I wasn't interested anymore because the enthusiasm, God, that word, the enthusiasm, hey, Jesus, that I had changed. Because me, I am very, very passionate, and I'm the kind of person that I like to put in so much effort to do something. Like I feel like anything worth doing is worth doing well. I felt like if I don't like the place, I'd rather just quit. So I'm like, okay, since I'm here and I chose to be here, let me put in my best. But then like it died because I just felt like I'm not going to be working when I'm not, like, when I don't feel respected. I just felt like, what's the point of like saying with this company? They're not making me feel like as if maybe I'm worth anything. They just want to use me. My boss will be guilt stripping me and be telling me that I've not done this, I've not posted on the social media page. But I'm like, where the hell is the social media manager? Like where are the people that are supposed to do this job? So long story short, I left the job and then I was just focusing on myself, and then my birthday came in between. So I was focused on like trying to do my birthday and everything. God, and when I left, I was sad because like obviously I was jobless and I didn't have any stream of income. And me, because I'm a baby girl, I like to always know that I'm expecting money from here or from there. Period. So I'm like, I'm not expecting any money anymore. I think I talked too fast and I should slow down. So I was like, okay, maybe I should just focus on Inem beauty and try to build it. When I was like doing that, and I was also trying to plan my birthday, that is how I have a friend. He reached out to me. I was like, oh, Inem, another 9 to 5. He was like, oh, are you open to working like this? A 9 to 5 boys remote. So I was like, oh wait, that was it. And I think I love the fact that it was a remote job. I can do whatever I want to do. That my other work that I had, it was not remote at first, so I couldn't really enjoy myself. Like I was missing out on like modeling job there. So when my friend reached out to me, I was like, oh, this one is slightly different. It's a remote job. I was actually really happy because I'm like, I love the fact that I would get to stay in my house and do the job required for me to do. It was like a hybrid kind of system. So for 2 months, I have to be in the office 3 times in a week, and then 5 days. Obviously, you have 5 working days, and then I had to work for 3 days in a week, and I can choose those days myself. So that was beautiful. In fact, I felt like I was lucky because I was making money. Like I was receiving salary, nothing changed about my salary, and I could literally be in my house. Like the salary was really good as well. When I was counting the lucky ones, I counted myself because I'm like, wow, so strange for something so amazing to happen to me. I was really happy and everything was going well. Proper 9 to 5, but as a content creator. So it was something that I really loved. All I did was make videos, make reels, smile and point my fingers and just talk about the company. So the only job I had was to familiarize myself with the company and get to know new things about the company day by day and create content that would sell products. Do you understand? So that was literally what I was doing. I like the company because it's like they knew that, okay, yes, they needed a content creator and they actually valued me as a content creator. And the company is not a Nigerian company. So because of that, they had to to actually close down, and that was really sad. And because they closed down in Nigeria, they had to lay off all of their staff, and I was a bit sad because I really enjoyed the job. I enjoyed like what I was doing. I felt like they're paying me right and everything. I was just like, okay, so I'm not working anymore. The job was really good because it gave me the chance to multitask. Like I could legit be at a modeling job while I was working. And what I would do was I would create content for like 2 months ahead and then submit it. So all I have to do is and also I was posting. I was also the social media manager as well, but I wasn't really like managing. All I was doing was just literally posting. And guys, my makeup is coming out so well. But it was just sad that they had to lay off all the staff, and obviously I was part of them, so I felt so sad. So I'm like, okay, so I'm back to like square one. I was like, oh, so because I was really enjoying the money and I got so comfortable. Like I was really enjoying the money because I didn't have to be working all the time. I could literally wake up and send everything the night before. I could literally do things like at my own pace. So that's basically what's been happening. Why I said I did not have the time for YouTube, and I actually love filming YouTube. I actually love filming YouTube videos too, but I just feel bad that I abandoned my YouTube channel because I know that there is always a way. Like I could have tried to devise a means to also multitask as well, but I didn't because I don't know how to work under pressure, because these are two demanding things. I just felt like I should just focus on myself. So that is it for that. Yeah, so I'm back here now. So I am done with my makeup.
But I cannot find my lashes.
I am actually looking for them. This makeup thing, I'm sleeping on myself because I should actually start taking my makeup business seriously. I just put my makeup business on a hold because, as I said, a whole lot has been happening. And then this is what my makeup looks like, and I'm going to come back and fully dress up and continue our gist and our story. I'm just going to like do my hair, everything, and I'm running late. My hair is here. My hair is all over the place. I think I'll actually finish when I come back from my shoot and when I'm done with everything. So stay tuned. Guys, so I know I look so different. This is like 10:01. I go home by like, let's say 7-8. So my shoot's finished, and as I said, I'm going to update you guys when I'm done with everything. And when I get back, I had to curl my hair because I have to be up very early in the morning tomorrow. I don't even know why I'm giving you guys this information because it has nothing to do with this video. So let me just move on. So as I was saying, I've just been focusing on myself. I've been focusing on modeling. I've been focusing on influencing, and I've been focusing on Inem beauty most of all. And with time, I think next year I want to branch out. To not really branch out because that's already what I do, but I want to do my makeup business and my hair business more. If you guys don't know, I actually have a hair page and makeup page. I do mainly makeup. I actually stopped hair, and then with time I stopped makeup. But no, I want the Inem Shina artistry thing to continue because it's really something dear to my heart, and I love makeup, I love hair, I love beauty, I love all of this. So I can't stop it. And also I started taking French classes. Je suis allée à Safari. Oui. J'ai regardé le sable avec chameau. Because I just feel like, okay, I wanted to have something because I'm supposed to do my master's, I'm supposed to do my MSc, but then I just felt like, okay, I'm not just going to stay and be going from job to job when I could actually be getting or gaining education somewhere or gaining one form of certification or something. So I started studying French, and my French school is really good. For those who are asking, this is the French school I go to, and it's really good. I love my lectures, I love my classes. A whole lot has been happening, and I feel like from now on I'm going to document every single part of my life for you guys. I'm not going to summarize it anymore in a video so that you guys can actually have like a feel of what's going on in my life, because my whole goal for this channel is for you guys to understand my personality. It's not just, oh hey guys, today I'm vlogging. No, I want to really understand me, because I see YouTube as like an SK, because I feel like I'm actually talking to someone. I feel like I'm having a conversation with you guys. I don't just feel like I'm just talking to my subscribers. I just wanted to update you guys quickly on what's really going on in my life. I don't know if you guys are expecting me to talk about relationship or anything like that. I don't know if I'm comfortable here talk about anything concerning like my relationship life and anything like that. Like I feel like with time maybe I'll get comfortable enough to talk about like my relationship life, especially if the person is really reasonable enough. Because you might be happy and you might get to meet someone and everything is going smoothly and good. It's the time you start talking about a man that a man will start misbehaving. So no, I just feel like whenever I get into a relationship, or if that ever comes, I'm not really searching per se. I just love my peace. I love myself. I'm tired of heartbreaks. I'm tired of heartbreaks, honestly. Thank you guys so much for watching my video. I really love you guys. I appreciate everything. I know I'm not the biggest YouTuber, you know, but still show love to my channel, like my videos, subscribe, tell people to subscribe. I know you're watching and you're wondering, should I just go or subscribe? It's not a long process. Just click the subscribe button. If you're watching it from YouTube sites, log in your details and subscribe. Bye.
Yeah, you know, so you are diva. Beauty